Hey y'all, Rob the American here. I'm going to do something I rarely ever do on my channel, and I'm going to show you the watch on my wrist. I'm wearing my Tudor Black Bay 54, and it recently just turned 2 years old, and I figured it's a good time for me to do a long-term review, so stick around. All right, today instead of going home, we're going to go see our pals at the Ape and Apple and talk about this watch. All right, folks, here it is, the Tudor Black Bay 54. This watch was announced at Watches and Wonders in April of 2023, and at the time it was a watch that no one asked for, no one necessarily wanted, and myself included. And for those of you who don't know, Tudor is owned by Rolex. It's kind of their lower price point watches, but not lower quality. And how I came. Now, I did a video on this when way back, oh gosh, when I first started my channel, when I was looking at the Manchester Victoria train station. I was talking about this watch, and I told the story of how I ended up with this. But I'll just briefly say it again. So Tudor announced this, as I said, at Watches and Wonders in 2023, April of 2023. I had gone into my dealer who knew me. Looking at new watches, and he told, this was just afterwards, and he told me, oh, we got the Tudor Black Bay 54, and do you want to try it on, is what he said to me. And I said, no, it's going to be too small, 37 millimeters. Anyway, he said, well, I've got it here, you might as well try it on. So he brought it out, I put it on my wrist, and the heavens opened up and the angels started singing. I couldn't believe how it wore. It looked so perfect. So I said to him, all right, can I, with my tail between my legs, and I said, all right, I think I want it. I was smitten right at the beginning. And he said, oh, he made a face and he said, oh, flip the tag around. And I turned the price tag over and it said, for display only. And I said, oh, don't worry about it. I said, when you get another one, let me know. And he goes, if you really want it, you can have it. And I kind of looked at him and I said, look, I want you to get in trouble for doing this. He goes, I'm the one that makes those decisions. So this baby came home with me, and it's been just over 2 years of bliss. The Black Bay 54 is Tudor's really most true to form dive watch. In fact, their first dive watch, which was released way back in 1954, and hence the name. But don't let the small 37 millimeter diameter size fool you at all. Let's talk specs. It's a 37 millimeter stainless steel case with a thickness of 11.2 millimeters and a lug-to-lug of 45.7 millimeters. It's a COSC certified automatic movement with hacking seconds and a power reserve of 70 hours. It's waterproof to 200 meters with a unidirectional bezel in stainless steel with aluminum insert. And no, I'm not going to say aluminium because that sounds stupid coming out of my mouth. But this, I love this. The bezel, when you turn it, listen to that click. Tudor has the best click in the business, bar none. I think theirs is even better than Rolex. It just sounds like quality. It's music to my ears. And the bracelet, it's a 3-link oyster-style stainless steel bracelet with the Tudor adjustable T-fit clasp, which is super sharp because to change the size, you just push this down and slide it in and out. You can adjust it very easily. I don't know why more watch companies don't have something like this. The dial is round hour markers with gilded edges with the snowflake hour hand and lollipop seconds, and I am a sucker for a lollipop seconds hand. deep black dial with gold writing. And just to compare, the good folks at the Tudor Boutique gave me some time with the Black Bay 54 on the rubber strap. Personally, I prefer the bracelet as it's more substantial, but I think the rubber strap gives it a whole new look. All right, 2 years in, what are my real world thoughts about the Tudor Black Bay 54? I truly believe that this is one of the best, relatively affordable luxury dive watches on the market. Tudor has hit a home run with the Black Bay 54. This is probably the only watch that I own or have owned that I've never considered selling, as I get bored relatively easy. Chances are, if you see me in the airport and come up and say hi, you'll see this on my wrist, as this is a great traveling watch. I can chuck it in my bag going through security and I don't worry about it. I wear it in London. You know, everyone says don't wear a nice watch in London. I don't have to worry about it. This is a grand slam home run from Tudor. Somehow Tudor managed to get the proportions of this quote-unquote small watch just right. Even though on paper it's 37 millimeters, it wears more like a 38 millimeters. I would say anyone up to and including 7-inch wrists could wear this no problem. In fact, my good watch pal, who's nearly 7 feet taller, he looks 7 feet tall to a shorty like me, wears it, and it looks great on him. And of course, I've had this for 2 years and prices are inching up. Today, this watch retails for 3,450 pounds or about 4,400 US dollars. The rubber strap version is slightly less. All right, y'all, that's going to be it for me today. Of course, I've got 2 huge thank yous. First, to our good pals here at the Ape Apple pub on John Dalton Street in Manchester City Center. Come on in and have a drink, and then when you're done here, you've got about a 3-minute walk to the Tudor Boutique in St. Anne's Square, and they will treat you very, very well. But you know the drill. Be sure and tell them that Rob the American sent you. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment down below on your thoughts on the Tudor Black Bay 54. Is this a watch that you currently own and you want to share your experiences, or is this something you've thought about? And be sure, and my Instagram is Rob_the_American. Give that a follow and join me again for some more watch talk. Y'all take good care.